From the heartland of America, Kansas City, Missouri, it's the Steve and Kathy Show. Featuring Brian Savage and the Steve and Kathy Band. With Whitney Beeler, James Galbraith, Aaron Jackson, Diane Robertson, Jeremy Wood, and the all-new Steve and Kathy Showcast. Plus, Preachers Gone Wild. Another visit with our Sandbox Kids. And musical guest, Jennifer Diekman. All this and a whole lot more good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve and Kathy Gray.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what possibly might be the world's only faith-based variety show that isn't afraid to laugh at itself and even learn a few things along the way, right? Yeah.
And hello, studio audience. Glad you're here. Hey, have we got a show planned for you? We've dedicated this entire show to the subject of politics. We're going to see some preachers gone wild as they wrap their way onto the political stage.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Stepford Wives? Well, we've got our own White House wives that always say and do everything just right until somebody you might recognize comes in and sets them free.
That's right, Steve.
Yeah.
Plus, you know what? We've got some special music to round out our program, along with our very own Sandbox Kids, who have their own view of this election. Yeah.
Now, may I say something about this year's election? This election has hit the politically challenged really hard. Because, Kathy, when I was a boy, when I was a kid, all the candidates were white and they were all men. The biggest challenge when I was a child growing up was John F. Kennedy was Catholic, and the people thought that the Pope would be running the White House. Of course, as it turned out, Marilyn Monroe was running the White House. But we didn't care because everybody liked both of them, right? So we didn't care. Other than that, everything stayed the same. He was a man, and he was white. But today, everything has changed. First, we had to adjust to the idea that a woman might become the first president of the United States. But then she didn't get the nomination. So then we settled in with the idea, well, I guess we'll have the first black president of the United States. And then out of nowhere, another woman comes along the scene. And now we're back to choosing between the first black man and the first white woman. At the end of the day, I suddenly realized why white middle-class men do drugs. Whoever wins, we are making history, and we just can't live with the pressure.
But Steve, you know what? This is exciting because no matter which way we vote, history is going to be made in our lifetime.
Yeah, well, listen, if we're going to make history, let's elect somebody, you know, somebody that actually wants to do what's right for our country instead of what's right for the political party.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I don't care about the color of a man's skin, and in fact, I don't care if it's even a man. Somebody get us out of debt. Free us from those who care nothing about our children who are buying up our country's real estate, and let's make sure that our families are safe from terrorist and hostile takeover of our country's assets.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, you know what? There's no doubt that the subject of religion does play a big part in this year's election. In fact, preachers are going wild with their sermons, their endorsements, their sponsoring debates. And whether you agree with it or not, preachers are also center stage in this election.
Yep.
And the candidates realize they need their support to win. All we can say is some of these preachers are pretty savvy when it comes to politics, and they really get around. Come on, take a look at our Preachers Gone Wild.
I keep those politicians in check. Obama is my brother majorly. I don't know why McCain keeps paging me. They tell me that they need me, cry when they leave me. When Hillary sees me, she squeezes me. Lady, take it easy. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. Politicians, don't be so easy. Getting so greedy to be with me on TV. You know I'm God sent, big time government. If you want to see me, just take a number and I'll be there when I can be. But when you're gonna learn, you can't tie me down. Democrats, Republicans, I get around.
Now you can tell by my every everyday fits, I ain't rich. I supported McCain but got ditched. I'm just another big man caught up in the mix, hoping that the rapture really do make sense. Politicians treat me like a freak, but some think I'm pretty neat. Listen, I can see you don't recognize me. I'm Hagee, spreading around my evangeli. Better be nice, cause you might just need me. I get around.
Fingertips like a whip, but I dip. Thought I had a tight grip, but I slipped. My loose lips sunk my ship. Wanna give Fox News a fat lip. Mama on the phone till the break of dawn. Now I'm all alone without the lights on. You picked the wrong guy. Obama, if you do fly, you need to hit the door, search for a new guy. I'm down, I got clown, but nobody's gonna hold me down. I get around.
Well, that's politics for you. Round and round and round it goes. But before we do anything else, we need to say a big hello to Brian Savage and the Steve and Kathy Band. Oh, that was good. Yeah. Well, you know, Kathy, talking to politics, you know, today's kids, the kids follow politics today. They really do. Yeah, our granddaughter asked me who I was going to vote for just the other day. But, you know, today, it's not a question. I like this part. It's not a question anymore what political party you choose. No, today, it's a question of which political celebrity you're going to choose, right? Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, you know, a lot of schools hold their elections just for the kids. I think they almost always predict the real winner.
Yeah, they get it right, do. Well, it's always a lot of fun to hear about politics from our kids' point of view, right? Our kids are telling us what they think. It's always fun.
Well, here's our own Sandbox kids giving us an education.
My mom and dad are sure grumpy lately.
How come?
Oh, it's all because of that stupid election. They can't agree on who to vote for.
Well, I'll sure be glad when the election is over and everything can get back to normal.
Well, normal is what normal does, but they shouldn't throw stones.
He sure isn't normal. And then they got into it with my uncle over something called the gubernatorial.
Gubernatorial?
Whatever that means.
Don't play with the gubernatorial. It's spooky and from the devil. My preacher says they're all from the devil, except Obama.
Well, what makes him so different?
He's a black man running for the White House. My preacher says if you don't believe in miracles before, you're sure gonna believe in them now.
He's not all black. He's got some white in him, too.
How can that be?
He's a chocolate and vanilla ice cream cone.
No, silly. He had a white grandma.
Doesn't everybody?
Not me. My grandma's Irish.
Well, ask not what you can do for your country, but ask how much is it going to cost?
I wonder how much it would cost to have him muzzled.
My dad says our family has always been Democrats. What's your family? I don't know. Maybe Presbyterian?
That's what they call people who walk in crosswalks.
I thought that was jaywalkers.
Jayhawks? Brock Chalk Jayhawk?
He's a rare bird. A Democrat from Kansas?
The only thing we have to fear is death and taxes.
Well, you kind of scare me.
Well, my mom is mad since Hillary's out of it. But my daddy likes McCain.
My dad likes the new lady from Alaska. He said McCain's got good taste in women.
Well, my folks said if Obama wins, he'll make history.
If that lady from Alaska wins, she'll make history too.
Yeah, the first female vice president and winner of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
I don't know who I'm gonna vote for.
Me neither. Oh, the pressure.
At least we all live in the greatest country on earth where we can all be free.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not free. I'm for it.
Read my lips.
What did he say?
I think it was God Bless America.
That calls for a group hug. That's the little children. All the children of the
Yeah, coming up next, we've got some special music, plus our White House wives, so don't go away. Many know that religion in America is in a crisis. My new book, My Absurd Religion, By Which I Make My Living, reveals what went wrong and what can be done to fix it. Key leaders who've already read it say, Steve, America needs this message. But here's the exciting part. Now it's available to you. On October 28th, for one day only, send a message to the nation that you want religion that works by ordering your copies on Amazon.com October 28th for yourself and loved ones. You'll be saying, no more dead religion. I want the presence and power of God. In appreciation of your special effort, I'll send you my first book in download form, When the Kingdom Comes, a true revival classic. And I'll even add a few of my original never-before-recorded songs downloadable to your computer or iPod. Sign up at myabsurdreligion.com and we'll send you a quick reminder. That's 2 books for the price of 1 and my original songs just for helping us launch My Absurd Religion on Amazon.com October 28th. A timely message for this critical hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Jennifer Diekman.
Rivers rich in mercy beckon. Come on! Everyone who thirsts is welcome. All who hunger freely come. Bread of life for everyone. Oh yeah. Free for all. Free for everyone. There's no limits. Free for all. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. It's free for all. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. It's free for all. Yeah, free for all. Hey, we're proclaiming freedom to the nations. Come on and proclaim it tonight. Stand and see your full salvation. Oh, there's rivers in the desert, clouds are forming. Celebrate this free outpouring. Oh, it's free. Oh, it's free, it's free.
The book you've been waiting for is here. You can order your copy of Steve's new book, My Absurd Religion, through Amazon.com starting October 28th. Send a message to America that you want religion that works. As an added bonus, if you order on October 28th, you'll also get Steve's first book, When the Kingdom Comes, as a PDF download. And original, never-before-recorded songs by Steve Gray for your computer or iPod. Visit myabsurdreligion.com today. Sign up and we'll send you a quick email reminder when the book is released. So mark your calendar. Get My Absurd Religion at Amazon.com, October the 28th.
Well, Kathy, have you heard of the Stepford Wives?
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
heard of that? Yeah, it's the story of a town where all of the men, they plant these microchips into the wives' brains to make them perfect for their husbands. I'm not getting any ideas either. Who wouldn't want a perfect wife, though? That's what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're a politician, it sure helps. Take a look at our perfect White House wives +1.
Every politician dreams of the perfect spouse. These politicians are doing something about it.
I love being the perfect wife. I love being the perfect wife.
I love being the perfect wife.
I love being the perfect wife.
I, Laura Bush, want to be the first to welcome all of you spouses to the White House. Oh, and welcome, Mr. Palin. Although you aren't a wife, you are the spouse of a powerful politician and make a fantastic biscotti.
Oh, you're too kind. I just whipped this up. And might I add, how fantastic you ladies look today.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Bush, for preparing this lovely party.
You are very welcome, Mrs. Obama.
Let me add that Mrs. Bush has always been the epitome of perfect grace and charm.
Welcome, Mrs. Clinton.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
I can't tell how honored we are to have you and, well, all of you here together at the White House. Isn't it the perfect day for all of us to gratefully join together and appreciate all that our husbands and wife have done for us?
And to reflect on what a joy it is to please our spouses with anything they want, day or night.
Could you excuse me? I need to make a phone call.
Why, certainly, Mrs. Clinton.
Bill? Hello, Bill. There is something definitely wrong at the White House. Bill, you can stop the denials. Nobody has accused you of anything this week. But there is something very strange about the women here at the White House. All of them are smiling, and they're all dressed the same, and they run off with their husbands to the bedroom in the middle of the day. Yes, I have a problem with that. It's not normal.
Oh, Mrs. Clinton, over here.
I can't believe what I'm hearing and seeing. We've got to do something, Bill.
Here, dear.
Something about this. It's what? A secret experiment? To implant microchips and to control the brains of the politicians' wives? It's called Project Hillary. Well, it will never happen to me. I'm putting a stop to this right now. You have all been turned into cyborgs to make you into the perfect spouses.
That's fantastic.
Oh, how exciting. That's so special. Yes.
You finally got to send a woman to do a man's job. It's the American way. There, that ought to do it.
Why are my legs crossed?
What am I wearing?
You see? You've all been under the complete control of your spouses by a microchip being placed inside your brain.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just see about that.
Hey, Laura.
Could you come in here for a minute? We've got a surprise for you.
Okay, we'll be right down. This is gonna be good, boys. Well, here we are, ladies. Let's have it.
Biscotti, dear?
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the portion of our program called Family Time. I'm glad we have this time together to talk about politics because I really want to believe that how I vote's going to make a difference. But I remember how the religious right was so happy when the first Bush won the election and how sad they were when Clinton became the president. Then we got another Bush in the White House, but the problem is even with all the promises, nothing really changes. And at the end of the day, big government and special interest groups win, and the things that will make us safe and strong, well, they seem to never happen. And it seems like money rules, and that's that.
Yeah. Well, Steve, what many people don't realize is that money and politics rule religion, too.
Yeah, sad, but money and politics win the day, no matter your religious or political views. That's what it seems like.
So what's the answer? I mean, what can really be done? When it comes to politics, it all seems so hopeless.
Yeah, is there anything that the ordinary person can do?
Well, I think there really is. We need to realize whether it's politics and government or religion, if the people holler loud enough, they'll be heard. Because both politicians, listen to this, both politicians and pastors are people pleasers. Yeah. No matter who is elected, we need to demand a balanced budget, freedom from foreign control, and safety so we can walk the streets of our country day or night unafraid.
Yeah.
That's what I think anyway.
That's right. And you know, when we go to church, we need to have some balance, too. It's good to be concerned about helping people, but we must have a true power encounter with God.
Yeah, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal, gang. Yeah. If we have a real God encounter at church, religion then loses control because who can control God? So it's okay to encounter sympathy and compassion, but it's politically and spiritually incorrect in most churches, by the way, to have a real encounter with God. Yeah.
I still don't understand.
Well, see, look, when God really comes down and does something, then we lose control. Anything can happen when God's on the move, you know. People might get offended, get mad, this is what they're afraid of, and take their money and go someplace else, and that's politics.
That's politics. Okay, well, around here, we know what is right. Healing and restoration and hope for the hopeless is right. That's why Steve and I founded the House of Hope and Healing. It's for people like you're about to hear in our real life story from the House of Hope and Healing. People are having real encounters with God. They're getting marvelous breakthroughs for their mind, their souls, and their bodies. Listen now to another amazing Life That Works example from the House of Hope and Healing.
My doctor said, oh, okay, we need to send you to a specialist because this is not right. So I went to a specialist. The next thing I was told, and now your prostate is enlarged, and we need to have a biopsy. The next 3 days I was in hospital, biopsy done, and I was told my cancer is advanced. And I was alone there. But inside me, I had given up. Because the doctors didn't give me any hope at all. It was just wait until the day comes, then you go. My wife said, please, don't listen to doctor's report. Listen to God's report. You know, back in Harare, I was speaking to my daughter over the phone, and she kept telling me about the House of Hope and Healing in Missouri. And she said there are miraculous things happening from there. Prayers are bringing in a lot of healing, and you need to come down here to America and get some prayers. I came back again onto the House of Hope and Healing, and I had other 3 ladies. They prayed with me downstairs, and they prayed with me, and I got 2 dosages from here. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that the healing came then, and I could feel from it. Tuesday, on the 2nd of September, I went back to the doctor because I had a checkup. They tested my PSA. The previous 3 weeks, it was on 210. And on that day, it was 98. And the doctors were surprised and said, what's going on? You know? And I said, you don't know what my God does. And the doctor sat down with me. He says, you know, we are only going to control this. It's not going to go away. We're just going to control it. We won't be able to cure you. I said, I understand, doctor. That's what I said. I said, I understand, doctor, but I understand what my God does. And I came here again one Saturday, and Pastor Steve prayed for me. He touched me on the altar there. I fell down, and I could feel some sensation, powerful things in me I have never had before. Heat going through my body. I was struck down to the ground. And I gave a testimony that something happened, and I was feeling good. That's all I could tell. I was feeling good. God touched me, and I know that He touched me, and I'll never be the same again. And I'm telling you, if God touches you, you'll never be the same again. The presence of God, if it's on you, you'll never be the same again.
Would you like to live a life that works? Steve and Kathy believe you can and have powerful tools to get you on your way. With your gift of $25 or more, you can download Steve's guide, How to Prosper in a Recession. While you're there, take our free quiz, Money Talks. What does it say about you? But there's more. When you partner with us, we'll add a special bonus download in this package called Is Lack Holding You Back? Go online and make a difference in your own life. This life-changing package is waiting for you right now.
Remember, friends, you can have a true power encounter with God and step into life that works. And we're helping people do that every day.
And we have an offer at SteveandKathyGray.com for those who want to help us continue this wonderful work. You can have an encounter with God even in your finances, and we can show you how.
Remember, when you partner with us, with your gift of $25 or more, you'll get Steve's practical guide, How to Prosper in a Recession. Your finances may never be the same when you learn how to get God working in this area of your life or for someone that you love.
That's right. There's a free quiz, too, and even 2 bonuses that could change the course of your financial life. Others are getting help, and so can you. Thanks for joining us. Be sure and tune in again as we continue to expose the absurdities of religion and bring hope and help to you and the people you love. This is Steve and Kathy saying, let your spirit live.